Honestly, overall, my skin just looks so much better ever since I stopped using Kylie Skin. And that to me is clear that it was irritating my skin. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making my last video about Kylie Skin. I finally realized that Kylie Skin definitely was irritating my skin, and I want to share my story with you guys and share my review, my final review of the full set of Kylie Skin products. So I'm sure if you guys are a subscriber of my channel, you guys are probably sick of seeing these videos, but I just wanted to make this video because a lot of you guys were actually requesting me to make a follow-up video to my last Kylie Skin video, which was when I used Kylie Skin every day for a week. So it has been a week since I stopped using Kylie Skin, and I'm seeing a lot of improvements in my skin, and I feel like that speaks to how Kylie Skin was affecting my skin. So if you guys haven't seen the video where I used Kylie Skin every day for a week, basically I found that my skin was very irritated, and I didn't want to say for sure if it was because of Kylie Skin, because if you guys have sensitive skin, you already know that there's so many different factors that come into how your skin is doing. It can be hormonal, it can be related to food, sleep, just the environment, the weather, just literally anything. So I didn't want to definitively say if Kylie Skin was irritating my skin, but based on how my skin has been doing for the last week, I can now confidently say that I am pretty sure it was Kylie Skin that was irritating my skin. So in this video, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys exactly how my skin has been doing since I've stopped using Kylie Skin, and crazy things that I've noticed about my skin just related to Kylie Skin in general. So the first thing I want to cover is this really crazy and super red and irritated rash that I had on my face. So when I was using Kylie Skin, I didn't realize until after watching the footage and until I saw it on my face that as the week progressed, I started to develop this huge rash, a really red, dry, and irritated rash on my right cheek. And I actually do have a little bit of redness on my cheek in general, but it's never super irritated as it was when I was using Kylie Skin. So as I said, it wasn't until after I was done editing the video and until after the week had went by that I realized that the rash was getting worse and worse throughout the week. At the beginning of the week when using Kylie Skin, I thought that the redness on my cheek was just the regular red patch that I have on my cheek. I feel like you guys can even see it now because it's not fully healed. But again, when I was watching the footage, I realized that it was definitely not the regular red patch that I have on my skin, and it was an even more irritated red patch or red rash on my skin. So when I was making the video, I didn't want to for sure say that Kylie Skin was irritating my skin and was leading to that rash. But after filming that video and after not using Kylie Skin for a week, I for sure know that Kylie Skin was what was irritating the rash or causing the rash on my face. So this is how I know. I stopped using Kylie Skin on Sunday, and Tuesday for some reason I couldn't find my moisturizer. So I was forced to use the Kylie Skin moisturizer. At this point, I had noticed that I had the really big rash, but ever since I stopped using Kylie Skin, the rash was starting to go away more and more. The day that I used the moisturizer out of the blue on Tuesday, the rash started to get so much more irritated, and by the end of the day, the rash was super itchy, and I had makeup on, and I remember being at work and just really wanting to scratch the rash because it was extremely itchy and dry, but because I had makeup on, I didn't want to scratch it, but it was just so itchy. And then when I came home and I washed my makeup off, the skin on my rash was stinging, it was irritated, it was red, it was dry, it was chapped. And I actually shared with you guys on Instagram how ridiculous that was. And that was the same day that I, out of the blue, used the Kylie Skin moisturizer. So that's how I can definitively say now that I know that Kylie Skin was irritating my skin. And the crazy thing is that I've actually never had an issue with the red patch that I have on my skin. I don't know what that red patch is. It's just a little bit of rosacea I feel like that I have, and it was just made worse by Kylie Skin. So I can't say for sure if all of the products in the skincare line irritated my skin, but I can say that the moisturizer definitely did, which is crazy because at first I really liked the moisturizer, but now I realize I think it's just really drying and it just doesn't work well for my skin. So I'm barefaced and I want to give you guys more of like a close-up look at the updates on my skin. So I'll post a picture right here of what my rash looks like a week ago. As you guys can see, it has gone down significantly ever since I stopped using Kylie Skin. So this is what the rash looks like now. It's pretty much all gone. There is the little bit of redness that's left. So next I want to discuss the acne that I got the week that I used Kylie Skin, and the irritation on my forehead and the acne on my forehead. So if you guys haven't watched the video where I used Kylie Skin every day for 7 days, I'll just give you guys a quick summary of what happened related to acne. I actually had a really big breakout right above this eyebrow, and on my cheek close to my mouth I had what felt like and looked like a cystic pimple, but I'm not sure if it was cystic. It just started underneath the skin and then it popped up, and actually it's still there. It is going away. The acne that I had on my forehead is completely gone, and once I stopped using Kylie Skin, the acne on my forehead finally went away completely. Also, the irritation that I felt on my forehead, the dryness, the chappedness completely went away once I stopped using Kylie Skin. So again, I am pretty sure that Kylie Skin was what was irritating my skin, and that's really disappointing again because I was really excited to try these products. Just related to the chappedness that I felt on my skin and the irritation, not talking about the dry patch, but just specifically on my forehead, it's completely gone. My skin feels smooth again. My skin looks smooth. It looks clear again. And although I do still have the pimple on my cheek close to my mouth here, my skin just overall feels and looks a lot smoother and a lot more glowy. As for the pimple updates here, if you guys watched my video, you would have known that I did have a pimple here and here that I got while using Kylie Skin. They're kind of still there, but they're going down. But they're really big pimples, and it took a while for them to go down. Like usually it doesn't take like 2 weeks for my pimples to go away, but these ones took a while. And then I actually do have a pimple on my hairline here, but I think that that just may be because I went a couple days without washing my hair this week rather than the typical every other day that I go. I went like 2 or 3 days. So that's probably what that is. But if you guys can notice, the breakout that I had right here is completely gone. In terms of pimples and the redness, my skin looks so much better than it did in that video. Holy crap. Okay, so now for the irritation. So I had a very irritated forehead. It was dry, it was chapped, it was just not feeling good as it typically does. My forehead now is back to its regular self. My forehead is glowy, smooth, clear, looking great. Honestly, overall, my skin just looks so much better ever since I stopped using Kylie Skin. And that to me is clear that it was irritating my skin. A lot of people in my Kylie Skin video were saying that the marks on my nose were caused by Kylie Skin, and I can't really say if that's the case. I don't think that they're caused by Kylie Skin. I've been blowing my nose nonstop for the past 3 weeks, so I'm pretty sure that that's what the red marks are. So based on everything that I just told you guys, it definitely seems like Kylie Skin was irritating my skin. So in terms of the products that I suspect were having the most negative effect on my skin, just based on how my skin has been doing this week, I definitely think the moisturizer for sure. This totally irritated my skin, and I don't know why it did. So I definitely don't like the facial moisturizer. Another product that I actually think was irritating my skin was number 1, the facial cleanser. And the reason why is because looking back on it, I realized that whenever I would use the facial cleanser, it would make the irritation on my skin sting, and I feel like that just proves that the foaming facial cleanser was just too irritating for my skin. It definitely didn't do anything to help the redness. I think it was too drying for my skin. Even though she promoted it as not being a super drying cleanser, I think for my skin it was, especially because it was foamy like that. And then finally, the eye cream. So I'm wondering if because the rash was specifically right here, and when I put the eye cream on, I often dragged it down, I'm wondering if the eye cream has anything to do with the irritation, or just using both the eye cream and the moisturizer. I'm not exactly sure, but that's my hypothesis. I can't definitively say if the other products irritated my skin, and I'm not going to do a trial and error where I try one product a week to see which one really irritated my skin. I'm pretty sure that my hypothesis is correct in that the facial cleanser, the moisturizer, and the eye cream are really what irritated my skin the most. So something that one of my viewers pointed out is that it could just be that I switched up my skincare routine entirely, and I stopped using all of the products that I typically use to use a whole set of new products, and that also could be true. But just the fact that I randomly started to use the moisturizer once this week, and all of a sudden, right when I started to use the moisturizer, the red patch reappeared and started to get more irritated, I feel like that just proves that Kylie Skin did irritate my skin. With that being said, this is definitely going to be my last Kylie Skin video. I've made so many of these videos now, and I think that this video just brings it full circle into telling you guys exactly how it impacted my skin. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to recommend any other skincare lines that you want me to try, I will definitely try them out. I'll do a similar video series that I did with this one. I'll try it one time, I'll try it for a week, and then I will do a 1-week update. So any type of skincare product, whether it be a skincare line or a single product that you guys want me to try every day for 7 days, please comment it down below and I will make sure to order it and try it for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love all of you, and I will talk to you guys next time.